Have you ever dreamt of turning an idea into a thriving business empire? Yes? No? Well, in this video, we will uncover the strategic steps to help you craft your own success story starting from ground zero. Welcome to a journey of transformation. In this video, we're going to be talking about building a successful empire starting from nothing. And I'm going to be sharing a few tips about identifying your business niche, understanding the market demand, leveraging on personal expertise, building the foundation, strategic marketing and content creation, and a few others. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the video. So first of all, there are two things that you need to consider when trying to find your niche. Now, when I say niche, I'm talking about the aspect that you want to focus on to start your business. And you have to be able to understand the market demand and leverage on personal expertise. Understanding the market demand is not something that is hard or complicated. All you have to do is make a research. Go online, go around your area, find a product that has high demand and a potential to grow. Remember, you do not have to create a demand because it's going to be stressful and a whole lot of process. The important thing for you to do is just to find a demand and then take part in the supply of that demand. Now, when I say leveraging on personal expertise, I'm talking about you choosing a business that actually aligns with your interests, expertise, and knowledge. Something that you are very familiar with, something that you are very conversant with, because this will enable you to navigate the industry with confidence. The next thing is building your foundation and creating your identity. For every single idea that you need to bring to life, you need a foundation to be able to start. Without a foundation, nothing is ever going to stand strong. It's never going to work well. So you have to consider this first. And then building your foundation is creating your identity, an umbrella that represents and complements your business. Now, please understand that you have to set clear objectives. Define your business goals and envision your desired milestones to keep you focused and motivated. Have a place where you can document all of this from the start. It could be in your phone, it could be in the book. Write down your plan somewhere and set out your milestones so that you're going to know what to achieve. I want to make $1 million in the next 6 months. These things are going to keep you motivated because with whatever you do in this business, you know that this is the plan. Now let's talk about your brand identity creation. You have to learn the art of branding with a compelling brand name. Have a catchy slogan and a motivating logo that speaks directly to your audience. And guess where you can get the idea to do all of that? Yeah, you guessed it right, ChatGPT. I've talked about this in my previous video. Get a compelling brand name, have a catchy slogan. Now let's talk about nurturing the supply chain. And this one is important because it works in your favor. Because you are starting your business from scratch, you do not have enough money to fund this. So here is the idea. The first thing you need to do is to find reliable vendors. Now find a vendor that is into that particular business that you are interested in as well. Establish connection with local vendors, vendors that are close to you, vendors that are within your area or within your state to ensure quick and efficient product availability. Walk up to stores and connect with the business owner. This is not hard. Talk to them and let them know your intentions and let them know what you do. Let them know about your business and tell them that you want to partner with them so that you'll be getting goods from them and delivering to your customers. And this works in a good way because they are also there to make money. And you are there to help them promote their stuffs, and it's not even going to be a sweat to them because they are not paying you for any of the services. You're simply making money off the products that they sell to you that you sell to your customers. You don't really have to buy the products from them with your money. When the customer sends money, you go to the store and pick up the goods, pay for the cost, then deliver the goods to the customer and keep your profit. Also, let's talk about optimizing delivery channels. Please be able to strategize for same-day delivery by exploring efficient local supply options. Some vendors already have their dispatch riders. So when you go to the store to pick up a particular goods, just discuss with them and make sure the goods is delivered on time. This helps to build trust with your customers. And you don't have to worry much about finding someone to trust because they must already have a history with your vendor, or they might even be owned by your vendor, and this makes a lot of sense. Now let's talk about strategic marketing and content creation. Make your presence known by leveraging social media. Social media is a very big part of our world, most especially in modern days. We happen to do more things online than offline now, and there's a great power that having an online access carries. Sometimes you see people make posts about silly things and they go viral, they get viewed by up to 50 million people, 100 million people. These are ordinary people like you and I. But sometimes the reason why they get views is because it's either that content is strange, it speaks to your curious, is educating, or is entertaining. Doing business online might not get you as much views as 50 million, but 1,000 views with quality content can already get you to start making sales. And that is why I want to talk to you about visual appeal techniques. Now, you're just starting, right? And you do not really have products in your hand. You do not really have products that you can access. But since you have a vendor, you can do these two things. Some people might not really like, because they are knowing you for the first time, they might not really want or allow you to come into their store and make videos or make content anyhow. But they always make videos and post it every day. And when they do that, it's even less stress on you. What you have to do is to take their content and repurpose it to look better, to look nicer. You can change the filter or the effects around that video. You can add a voiceover. You can add music to make that video look better than that of your vendor, and you post it on your social media. Please, I want you to get something. I did not add this to the video planning, but I will talk about it. Be consistent with content that you make. Now, by being consistent, I don't want you to make one post a day and then relax and say, okay, it's cool, I've tried enough for today. No, make as much content as you can. Post at least 3 or 4 times in a day, so that you can be able to capture audience for different times, because not everybody is going to be online at the same time. But throughout the whole day, there's a high chance that your content will get to a huge number of audience. So imagine you having 3 or 4 contents put out every day. Definitely you're going to get good amount of views, better than when you post just one. And also, when you make a video, when you make a content, share it across all your social media, including WhatsApp, so that your viewers and your customers know that you are still relevant. Because if not, they're going to skip you and move on to the next. If you go on social media right now, you see that there is a competition, and because they are bigger than you does not mean that they are better than you. So long as there's a demand for that particular product that you're selling, then there's also a high chance that you can make sales as well. So what is important is that you put yourself out there. Let them see you. Let them see the products that you sell. Right, now let's talk about your content strategy for success. Pick one of these 2 words: entertain or educate. If you're still watching up to this point, I'm glad to have you here. Why? Because this is the most interesting part of this video. But before I start, I want to ask, what kind of content do you love the most? Do you love educating content or entertaining content? Whichever one you choose, let me know in the comment section, and I'll talk about both of them in a second. Now let's talk about entertaining content. There are different ideas surrounding this, okay? And one of the best and biggest ways to get people's attention is by entertainment, because this helps to keep their mind relaxed and refreshed. And if you're somebody that is giving them that, you can easily build trust with them. And you can entertain your audience with something like storytelling. There's something some people do on other social media. You must have known about it. On TikTok, right? Most especially people that cooks online. They will be making the food. They will make a video all through the process of making the food until the end. And in the process of all of that, they're going to do a voiceover telling you a story. That story will keep you hooked all through the process while you are enjoying the preparation process all through. And that is entertainment right there, because if you like their content, you would always want to listen to the next story they tell. So you are left with no choice than to subscribe to their channel. And now this is assurance for the creator that you're definitely going to get notified on their next video. Speaking about that, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you're going to get notified when my next video drops. Now, even if you do not want to tell a story, it's fine. You can explore different ideas that can actually speak something about your brand, about your product, about what you sell. And since your content resonates around your business, people would want to know more about your business. People would be interested to know about your business, or they'll be interested to work with you. And that's right there is an easy way for you to convert that attention into money making for yourself. Now let's talk about the educational aspect. Gather enough information to educate your customers about your products, about its features, about its uses, advantages and disadvantages. For somebody to find your content educative, they'll find it easy to trust you because of the authenticity that your information carries. If you teach them about being able to discern fake from real, and they go to test it out and they see that it works, they can seem to trust you more. And most especially when they find out that you sell that particular thing that you're talking about, they would rather just buy from you. If you're interested in doing educating content for your customers, make sure you're always having something to teach them. There are other people making videos out there as well. You can just take an idea for something that is trending and then turn it into an educating content that resonates around your product that you sell, and then share that ideas with your customers and your viewers. This will help to build trust and it will bring them closer to you. In the process of doing that, you might have a private group where you share details about your product for your customers. That way, they will easily want to join so that they can be seeing the products that you sell, so that they're going to easily find the products that you sell. Since you teach them about authenticity of products, they would want to get the products directly from you because you've seemed to gain their trust. Yeah, so on to the next. Have a smart financial planning. Have a financial plan for every single sale that you make. Be able to take out the percentage and save for the future. You have a plan, right? And for you to achieve that plan, there are steps that you need to follow. So for every sale that you make, take out a percentage and prepare it for the future. It could be that there is a brand that you like that you want to partner with, there's a business, there's a company that you like that you want to partner with, and you need a certain amount of money to be able to be a partner with them. Use this plan to be able to save that money that you would need. For some people, the end goal is to have a physical store where customers can come to pick up goods. So you can transform yourself from just an online store to also an offline store as well. And this is a good step to take because you can get trusted more. When you have been able to save up enough money, you can choose to save up for 3 months, you can choose to save up for 6 months, depending on how you make your sales and depending on the amount of percentage that you have set to be saved up. Having a physical store will allow your customers to be able to experience your products firsthand, and then trust to be at the top because they know that they can walk into your store at any time and pick up the goods that they like without always having to talk to you online and wait for deliveries to take place. With this idea, you can tweak this plan to work best in your favor. So I'm glad you got the concept. I might not have said everything that you want to hear in this video, but I'm glad that you've gotten some ideas in this video. Now go out there and put this idea to use. That'll be all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. But please remember, every business begins with a single step. Embrace the challenges, learn from the journey, and let your passion drive you towards success. Keep preserving, keep learning, and keep growing. You have what it takes to make your business dreams become a reality. Do have a lovely day, guys. Cheers.